Good morning. It's Alex, and this is Tom's channel. So that's a long story. Maybe next time I will explain because nobody asked about this. So I keep introduce China people on normal life since morning. For me, I wake up at 5:30 and keep running like 5 kilometers. After 5 kilometers run, I back home to take a quick shower, then dress myself, go to my son and wife, say goodbye, and start to my room to pick up my computer and other things, ready to go to the way to my office. Not my office, it's company's office. In China there are some private company, but I'm working for a private company, but before the company is almost dying, so the government they buying that. Not buying, they take some share. They take the control. After 3 or 4 years later, it's still same thing, nothing changed. So it's early of this year, they try to sell their share. So now it's on the way to transfer to another company, another boss. You can say like that. So this community, I'm living here around 6 years. This area apartment is really cheap, so that's why I can buy it. I have enough money to buy it. Normally I don't have the whole money. There's a plan. It's normally I don't know how to explain. Like the people pay some of the money, like 30%. Out of that, the financial plan you get from the bank. So you will pay like 30 years. This depends on your age. If you are young, the bank think you have enough time to work and can pay back for that. So they give that money for you, but maybe some old man is difficult to get that. They didn't give you 30 years, they just give you like 20 or 50 years. So see, there's still some construction for the apartment. This apartment I think is belongs to government. The government will give this apartment to some people who's young. They just came to this city for work. They give this small apartment to them. Is just pay a little money for rent. It's normally less than half price in the market. So it's quite good for the young people, or some people is working in these cities many years. They don't have money to buy their own apartment, so this is the way they can live in this city. Some people say in this city there's too many opportunities for work and get money, but for some people it's difficult. No, that depends on what they learn in their college. For me, I'm learning like computer science and technology. It's what to say? There are too many things you need to learn, but you can't do any of that as a work. For example, when you learn the network technology, like you will know how to configure the firewall, the hardware firewall, not just the normal firewall, and you need to know how to configure the switch software just like the language, the programming language. You know, that time we learned that C and C sharp and C++, but we just know that is language. We don't have a real project to practice, so I don't interested in that. After I graduate, first job is like a software engineer to take the responsibility for a building. The building, you know, the building is a company. They hold that. They rent the office to other company. The company just starting. They didn't register the network in the telecom operator. So we would do that for them. We give just a keyboard to them. They tell us how many computers want to connect to the internet. So I set a policy on the firewall and limit them. So sometimes their computer get some virus. I also take the responsibility to help them to kill the virus. Not really just still antivirus software. In that time there is like 360. So it's a great company. So let's back to the life. The life is on the way. Since the morning I drive around 43 kilometers to the office. It's quite a long way. So you will see on this way there's many cars. But before I go into the highway, there's some traffic lights, several. It's a long way, but before I used to stay in the bus with my colleague. You know, that area, that my community is really cheap, so there's some other people still living there. It's my colleague. They work in our company. It's around 6 or 7 people. I know some of them quit to other company. They can work in this area, not need travel to that far. So I also think about that, but I'm not that guy like them. I'm lazy. I'm a lazy one. If you jump to a new company, you will spend some time to know them and work with them. Do some cooperate with them. So that's a problem. Why is see, the most of the car they use green plates. You know, the green plates means they're using battery or hybrid system. They also can use fuel. So in this city, it's difficult to apply plates because it's limited. If you want to get plates for free, you may to buy EV car, electronic vehicle, electricity vehicle. So you can plug it the cable to charge your car. The car have a big battery, so you can use like 200 or 300 kilometers, not miles. So I already explained in the morning I ran like 5 kilometers, but some people will ask what is the miles, so I can say that it's around 3 miles. 3 miles. 3 miles is a long way. I ran like 30 minutes. That's very good for body. for my body, not show for your body. Life sometimes is boring. Like I drive on the way, it's boring. So I think I want to make some video to make a record. Many years later, if my son and my wife found this video, they will know their father, their husband is working hard in the morning and wake up early and going to work early. They're still in this bed for sleeping, so take too much responsibility for this family. So maybe they think that is your life, it's not my life. So anyway, the man should take the responsibility for the family. So I don't know if I drive and keep making record is safe or not. I will try my best to say something and keep watching outside. Make sure it's safe. And last Friday, I leave home is around 7:15, but it's not likely. I met some accident in the way, so there is big traffic. They block me. Even I bypass that, but still take around 2 hours. It's abnormal. It's really bad. I don't know what is the situation by today. I didn't check the map. So if you know that, you will think that I think. So we just go see what happened. People should have some surprise in their life. That is good. Some tire is problem. So let's see in the video. Let's see what happened for the video.
是，所以网红路牌虽然说很受欢迎，但是设立路牌呢，一定是需要符合相关的法规才行的。而且地名是一个社会基本公共信息，也是一个历史文化的重要载体。比如深圳的这些道路啊。
See, this girl's voice is very nice. So there's a story I used to explain to my friends. You see, you listening to the radio. There are some people there. The voice is very nice, like the girl. You think about that, the girl is very beautiful, but you know that that's not true. Normally, the beautiful girl they have the very bad voice, and some ugly girl, not ugly, it's not beautiful like you think. They speak very nice voice in the radio. So, what's your opinion? I think maybe that is true. In China, we think about that. Not all people, maybe just me and my friend. There is some experience for that. I think the Western people, they think the Eastern girl is nice because the body is not strong. You see that's wrong. Wrong in the Western people because the food is different, the habit is different. The people in China, in the West, in the East, they like to eat some vegetable with meat. They don't use to eat too much fat. it keep record like first 30 minutes. I used to write. It's already 10 kilometers away from my home.
是的，非常感谢所有发来路况、发来互动的朋友。
我们最后呢，再简单的来说一条资讯哈，就是北京市市场监督管理局网站最近发布了北京市学生用品产品质量监督抽查结果及公示，有8批的产品存在不合格的问题。今天为什么要提到这个文具呢？就是孩子用的这些用品，因为很快要开学了，很多家长开始给孩子准备上学所需的文具。那文具五花八门，有啥需要注意的地方呢？今天跟大家分享一下。
August 20.
纸呢，并不是越白越好的，纸太白了会刺激和损伤眼睛，而且异常洁白的话呢，也有可能是增添了荧光增白剂，这会对人体产生不良影响。
所以在相关的法律要求当中就说，学生用的课本目测的亮度应该不大于85%，就不能太白啊。
还有呢，就是含重金属的美术用品也一定注意，千万不能用，像是什么水彩画的颜料啊、蜡笔、油画棒等等各种美术用具，一定要先看一下，看清楚它有没有含有重金属。
要买那些正规厂家生产的，要买那种小作坊生产出来里面一些重金属的铅呐、砷呐、锑啊这些有害元素会超标，它会影响孩子的大脑正常发育，因为它是和孩子的手部的皮肤直接的接触了嘛，很容易就被吸收了。
还有呢，就是带香味的文具也一定要注意它这个味道的来源，还有多功能的文具盒，有的什么按钮弹性太强，有一些小的零部件很容易被误食的。
对，还要注意看那个笔帽，儿童笔的笔帽上应该有一个孔，这样如果被孩子误吞服的时候，它能够正常的出气；如果没有那个孔，就非常的危险。还有的那个带笔帽上面带削笔刀，那就更加的危险了，所以要提醒大家留意了。
还有什么涂改液呀、胶水呀、玩具化倾向的文具都要注意。
总之呢，要去正规的场所去买，保留好你的消费凭证，遇到了问题及时向有关部门来反映。
中秋节有一种富有情趣的传统习俗，叫树中秋。每逢中秋节，各家要用竹条扎灯，有鱼龙灯、鸟兽灯、花果灯等，也可砌成贺中秋等字灯。到了夜里，就在灯内燃烛，下面再连接许多小灯、彩旗、银铃等，用绳系于竹竿上，高竖于瓦檐或露台上。入夜满城灯火，如繁星点点，和天上明月争辉，以此庆贺中秋。传统文化之中秋习俗由中国著名月饼品牌企业富锦月饼特约播出。富锦流心月饼，真材真料真手艺。中秋送月饼，流心选富锦。富锦月饼，中国著名月饼品牌企业。
但是我的价值老品牌是几家金融机构选择的资本上市公司，90亿元大奖拥有和狂热设计，打造越可再生的持续力无限40 C 更好。
So this highway, I think you might know. Oh no, I don't know. I think you don't know that. So in Shenzhen, most of the highway in the city, the government already buy that, so the people running and people use it is for free. Except this one. This one is just around 10 kilometers, but there's background. It's a very powerful company. They take this one. They didn't. They refused to sell this road to government. The government want to buy it and give it free for people. But this company refused to sell. They want to keep charge people every day. Every day, there are too many cars use this way to the town, to the downtown. It's not too much money, but every day you should pay. So they earn too much money. The government have the plan to buy the highway in the city to let the people can use this highways for free in the city. So I hope maybe 3 years or 4 years later the government will succeed for this highway. This highway, the code is S28. You can see there is like 5 line for this for one direction. The people drive in China is not too fast, I think. This one reason is there's many cars in the rush hour, but in the normal time also drive not too fast. I have some experience driving in America. I think the American people is driving too fast, especially in Texas. But I never drive car in Texas. But I got some information from my colleague. They say the drive there, people drive really fast. If you didn't drive fast, they will just bing and push you. They think you just passed away. Why do you push me? It's dangerous, especially for a foreigner. They don't know this city. That's another reason in America the people have the gun. It's dangerous. So let's back to China life. China people they like the import car brand like Ford and BMW and some Japanese car and German car and American car. But in this year's the local brand is also okay like Great Wall and BYD. I think BYD most of that is the vehicle car, the EV car. Listening some music. Let me change that. It's the life in China in the morning. It's 19. Chinese people they speak English to explain the Chinese life sometimes is strange. You know the English not my first language, so there's some explanation, some of the speaking way is so strange for you, but I think you might don't understand. So I will try my best to explain. But if Chinese people, I think you watch this video is strange too, because the Chinese people speaking English is difficult to Chinese people to understand, because their thinking way is different. In their study life, they learn some. They learn English. They follow their mind in Chinese and translate it to English and describe. So if you you have the English system in your mind at the beginning. You were thinking in English, then you describe your mind in English as a foreigner. I mean, in Chinese side, it's a foreigner, but the Chinese people didn't understand that. But if you're a foreigner, if you are Western people, you explain like this and you say English like this. The Chinese people will try their best to understand what you are saying. They can think, they can find what it's real meaning for. But if you are Chinese people, they think you speak maybe wrong English to describe the situation. In my opinion, I think that it's not correct. It's incorrect. So I try to explain why I speak English like this, because I didn't learn English very well when I studied in the college and in the middle school. I used to fail in the exam. After graduate, I think I never use English in my work, but sometimes everything is not follow your mind. After I graduate, like 3 years later, I got a job and travel to Africa. So I start to remember my English and try to listen some music and try to watch some video like TV series and American movie, and keep talking with some black guy. So maybe in that time my English is better, and I think I learned English is yes. My first time to learn English is like around 9 or 10 years old. 9 or 10 years old. In that time in China, in like 30 years ago, China people learn English when they start their study in the middle school. But I started it's earlier than them, but just in that class around a week in the summer holiday. I feel very bad because the kids in that time want to use the time to play with their friends, but they don't want to study. So I quit after 1 week. But in that time, the teacher just teach me how to pronunciation, how to read the ABC and something like that. After 3 or 4 years later, I go into middle school. I think the middle school, the English teacher have a different pronunciation for the English words. Because I already learned some pronunciation like 3 or 4 years ago when I go into middle school. So in my mind, I already remembered how to pronunciation for the character and some words, some English words. So when the English teacher in the middle school teach me, I always think they teach the wrong way for pronunciation. But in that time, I don't know which way is correct, but in my mind, it's already already remember the first pronunciation I learned. So I keep constantly for the teacher, for the English teacher. So I hate to learn the English. So you know the story. The teenager, they always fight with their teacher in the family. So since that, I'm the bad people in the English class. Even in the high school, my mother know my English teacher. The English teacher always tell something to my mother, say I'm sleeping in the class. But nothing changed. Until now, every time I think about my life in the high school and in the college, every English class, I'm sleeping. I put my head on the book. It's really a problem. I wonder that if I if I change in that time, I try my best to learn English, to know more words about English. I think maybe I have a different life. But who knows? English is some tools for people for work. I think it's a window for you to know. It's a window for you to know another world by yourself, not from some people. I think it's good for many people, but some people, they like their exist life. Can we also change line? Tesla is ahead. Good. It's fast. Change line is a good way to move fast, but the people will hate you. I know on YouTube there are some foreigners living in China many years. They used to explain some life in China, but today since that is the foreigners, maybe they explain different in my way. You know, the foreigners that live in China, they take a good position for the work. They get a good salary. Oh shit. Oh shit. Big traffic.
晨早的深圳声音，开启最新鲜的一整天，精选音乐，随想资讯，100分。 板加油，陪你一路前行。
The sky is pink, I think. It's maybe a lady. Lady always like pink.
生活942交织爱
Even the lady is not a lady, is an older woman.
上班加油，我是小雪。
各位早上好，我是郑凯。我们继续来关注到充电时刻，看到的深圳航运集团是发布了停航通知，因最新疫情防控需要，8月21号开始的深圳机场码头至珠海九州港、中山港往返航线的是临时停航，海上彩虹号深圳机场码头至前海湾东东航线呢也是临时停航。
根据疫情防控形势的变化，8月20号开始，宝安的青少年宫宝安图书馆总分馆以及宝安区城市规划展览馆、宝安区文化馆临时闭馆，暂停所有到馆服务以及线下活动，恢复的开馆时间另行通知。
来看到海南的同胞，全省海南全省这边的疫情蔓延势头呢是得到了遏制，三亚市疫情是出现了好转的迹象，超过10万游客是有序离岛。
继续来关注中国足协18号发布的通知，要求裁判人员严禁参与赌博、操纵比赛等等违法行为，保障各级各类足球比赛公平公正有序进行。
近日，微博发布评论友善引导功能升级公告，将会在近期对于评论友善引导功能进行升级，上线友善发评提醒以及签署友善互动声明功能。
今天跟大家一起来聊一聊，说起这么多友善这个词儿，你算不算是一个温和友善的人呢？那跟我们一起来分享。当然了，也可以说说自己在哪方面特别容易。
This area, the line is very clear. I think in that area, the line is not clear. Actually, there's no line. It's a square. Tesla will change line. You're given a chance to pass here. Maybe. I think normally if you drive in the left side just for the small vehicle, and the right side for the truck. If you change it to the truck line, maybe it's fast. But after the junction point, you need to change back. This depends on what time and where you are.
区再发5000万汽车消费补贴，如果说买新车的话呢，最高可以补贴2万元。
深圳市第3儿童医院建筑设计方案正式发布，看了一下方案，这简直就像是一个大公园一样，也是一个森林医疗公园，同时也是海洋猪蹄的医院，
非常的漂亮啊。另外呢，在哪里呢？这是一个孕妇餐厅里面呢，突然有一名孕妇啊就临产了，那么就是受到了警长的暖心相助，现在呢也是转危为安。
之前在一个十字路口，有一位老婆婆突然摔倒，那出警消防员暖心及时救助。
对，之前呢我们有消息说到了第一响应人这个概念啊，那么现在呢也是期盼更多啊能够敢救会救的第一响应人出来。
对，安全就是最大的民生。那这2天很多人也关注到了，这有一个大学生吃火锅外卖被炸伤眼睛，到底错在哪方呢？海底捞也有了最新的回应。
对，另外还有一件事情就是最近啊，在南京地区2家茶颜悦色的门店啊首开业，线下门店一时间就排起长龙了。那么南京呢，他们这边的茶颜悦色店也是就开业风波道歉了。
是，也想有些朋友周末在家里喝喝奶茶，还有些朋友呢喜欢出去运动，可能也参与了陆地冲浪啊、桨板啊、飞盘这样的小众运动，现在是多点爆发，态势窜红。
是的，还有就是有关骑行，在骑行热潮之下呢，国产高端自行车呢目前被卡脖子了。确实现在有很多自行车啊，价格非常高，甚至是上10万、20万，
很高端的自行车。
结果呢还被抢到呢断货。
是。而说到共享单车啊，就是关于乱投共享单车这件事儿，深圳市司法局召开线上征求意见会，有可能未来会进行罚款。
没错，就是从法律的上面啊来进行规范了，一定要铲除共享单车身上的那个牛皮癣的问题。
对，而关于共享单车再次涨价，最后1公里，有些人吐槽恐怕骑不起了。
除了这个共享单车涨价以外呢，共享充电宝最近呢也是突然集体涨价，之前就已经涨过一轮的了。对啊。那么现在网友也吐槽啊。
So in the video they talk about the Shell bicycle. You know, the China, anywhere in the city, you will find some special like yellow bicycle. You just use your phone to scan and then you can go, like scan and go. It's very cheap, but now it's they take the market, they're raising the price. And also you will find some Shell power bank in the restaurant or in the shopping mall somewhere. But now they also raising the price. The price is very high. It's almost the same price like I charge my car. It's in 1 hour. It's around 1 or 2. It's $1 or $2 RMB. They also take 1 or 2 RMB when you use their power bank, but you take a little energy, not too much. But most of the phone they can use the fast charge. Some of the power bank they didn't support that.
另外呢，就是国内油价啊，在下周可能会迎来5连跌了。那目前到底还有没有下降的空间呢？
最近一位北京的消费者吐槽小区停车费太贵，有多贵？6个小时收费96元。
可是小区哦，小区的停车费相对来说应该是比较低的啊。中国职业教育发展白皮书日前发布，
多个省份启动了事业单位招聘，高校毕业生有更多利好。
当年啊，2008年在5月2汶川大地震当中啊，当时一个截肢的女孩，今年呢是考上了中医药大学。她说，学医为了帮助更多的人。
非常暖，当然更暖的还有一位山东啊，一位小伙子，一个轿车撞墙后呢，一位小伙是灭火救人，街道为他申报见义勇为。
文学大赛目前呢说是被指啊成了敛财工具，上海查处了一个网络信息诈骗公司。
最近看到很多的一些网红路牌，比如说我喜欢乐山，更喜欢这座城市的你。那这种网红路牌有什么风险？到底指的什么路呢？
最近我们信息当中也提到了一种叫做套路鉴啊，鉴定的鉴就是搞一些收藏品的这种鉴定，里边猫腻非常的多，一会儿我们详细来介绍。
是，最近呢发现一位14岁的少年啊，开办了流动图书馆，非常的感人。
一位博士市长啊，硬核喊话了，说什么样的城市吸引年轻人呢？这是来自河南省鹤壁市的市长，他是个经济学博士。
是关注年轻人的生活啊。现在很多人在评论，年轻人的精致抠门的抠啊，到底是苦行僧还是理性消费呢？
其实呢，适当的抠哈也挺好的，至少知道一些节俭啊。另外就是有关这个动刀消费、医疗种植牙的这个降价问题，从国家的层面呢，也已经说起来了，是不是已经开始能够往下走了这个价格？
是，还有人关注了重庆的一家子11个人进溶洞，9人失联，消防是搜救了3个小时。
那么另外呢，国际方面的消息，中国疫苗助力消除全球免疫鸿沟。
美国的番茄危机是悄然而逝，到底是怎么回事呢？
好，那么稍后呢，继续请出林凡为大家播报及时的路况信息。
深圳早班车由善建者行长期久远的建设银行深圳市分行冠名播出。
To sleep. And Monday morning is busy in its road.
小微企业线上服务体验，掌银、网银、微信小程序，全渠道接入，一站式办理，提供企业开户、普惠贷款等和金融服务，全面小微企业普惠推拿。
It's too late.
中国农业银行购置为你。这真的是 FM 942 FM 就是爱音乐。北纬22.5度，
东经114度。
生活942，从7点出发，一起上班加油。
So this is X-Pen P7. People may know X-Pen and Tesla. There's an engineer quit from Tesla and back to China. So the Tesla think they stole their technology from Tesla and moved to X-Pen. So the X-Pen, their outer panel is maybe it's best in China, especially in China Road. So see in the front, the left side is Model 3, Tesla Model 3, and the right side is X-Pen P7. So what do you think? The price almost the same, but X-Pen is bigger than the Model 3. Let's go into the Tesla Model 3. They say it's 99% of the component they purchased from China, and this car is manufactured by the Shanghai manufacturing of Tesla. My sister living around that area in Shanghai. It's far away to the downtown. It's close to the sea. It's like East Sea. That side is like BYD hand, so they want to cut me. Let's see. I think they use their line. It's fast. No need to cut me. Why they want to cut me? Oh, they passed the Tesla. There's no accident. Why there's traffic? Wake up. And really wake up. Almost 1 hour. There's still another like 16 kilometers to office. I want to be there in half hours. Let's see.